a spider at the center of a web. Scorpios, that's what I saw when I picked up the energy behind your cards, but it's not a bad thing. Actually, in this case, the spider is more about being at the center of the web, because look at the cards on the board. We've got 9 of Cups. It's a good situation. You want to be this spider. And Justice card. I'm just getting the sense from these cards and what I'm picking up that you guys have a full calendar, that you guys have lots of plans lined up, and these are all good plans. I mean, it looks like 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's things you just want to be doing. And so now the other thing that I picked up on for you guys too is I got a gear shift and a pocket watch. Okay, those are the 3 things I picked up. So I'm just getting a sense of calendar, you know, a gear shift. Like you go from one entry to the one day to the next. You got this thing to do, that thing to do. You got to shift gears. And then also the pocket watch, you got to watch the time, right? Because when you're dealing with a calendar and you have a lot of appointments, you have a lot of plans, you're also dealing with the element of time. I'm just seeing you guys have a lot of cool plans coming up and you're keeping yourselves busy with things you want to do. Let's see what's on top of the deck and see if there's any more information. Yeah, look, you guys are the Queen of Pentacles. As the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, you don't have to seek other people out. That's other people coming to you and being like, let's do something together, because Knight of Wands is action. It's like doing something, like going out for a walk, going out, I don't know, just to explore a new place or whatever. Anything, really. It's just activity. And then the Sun card. Yeah, the Sun card is, again, something fun, something that is enjoyable, that you want to do. Okay, let's pull Oracle cards, see if we can find out more about what's going on with you guys this week, Scorpio. Looks good so far. Gotta be honest, looks good. A lot of the other, got some heavy readings in the past few days, so you guys are doing really good right now compared to everybody else. So let's see, anything else here for Scorpio? Okay, that was fast. Yeah, look at this, Leo. Leo is, again, fun, like living in the moment. It's sun energy, just like the Sun card. And then Libra's coming out again. It's kind of like the plan. Like, we planned on doing this day. Libra is very much like facts, right? So if something's marked on your calendar, then that is why it's showing up as Libra, because you're gonna do it because it's written on the calendar for that day. And so that's just what we're talking about, is the plans that you have lined up that are all look like a lot of fun. On the bottom though is Saturn. So maybe these are like vacation plans that are coming up shortly, but they're not quite there yet, because Saturn with the hourglass, yeah, maybe there's like a week or 2 left or a few more days before you can actually engage in these plans where you can, and maybe that's the pocket watch, you know, maybe that's the element of timing where you don't actually get to shift gears until a particular time, at which point you actually get to be the spider at the center of the web of this. So we're gonna say it's like a social web, the spider at the center of a social web. Let's pull advice, and then we're also going to figure out a little bit more as we pull advice. Let's just go ahead and pull some cards for advice, see what comes out, figure out what's going on with you guys as we go. What else? Tell me more, tell me advice or any other information here. Tell me more for Scorpio. Okay, so here's the reason why we're even talking about any of this, the Devil. So there is kind of a warning embedded in all of this, in this advice even, and it is that you can't do everything. There's a financial diligence. There's financial diligence that you guys should... You should be more diligent with your finances. Say the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is be more careful and more specific with your financial plans, okay? So have better, more specific financial plans, because there is a certain amount, it's either that you don't have, the plans don't account for everything, or you don't have enough money. It's almost like you don't have a reservation. You don't have either the down payment for the reservation, you don't have the reservation made, or for whatever this plan is where you're gonna be the center of attention here. Yeah, it's just like the plan is poorly planned. The plan is poorly planned, and what you'll end up finding is that it was rushed, and maybe you'll even come across problems. Like, let's say, for example, this is a social event, like let's say you're having a birthday party, okay? And you just haven't planned it well enough, and it gets to the point where everybody shows up and you don't have plates, you don't have garbage bags, you don't have like cups for drinks. You have the drinks, but you have done so your planning, your financial planning is so poor that you didn't account for cups, you didn't account for all these small things. There's something you guys are not accounting for because the plan is rushed. That's what all of this is saying. Okay. On the bottom, we have the Queen of Wands. See, you're expected to be on top of this. You are the person who's responsible. You're the person who is responsible because you're at the center of this social spider web. So maybe you're hosting a big event, maybe you're hosting a party, maybe this is a business thing where you're in charge and there's like a group of people that are, you're supposed to be in charge of the situation where all these people are part of. It's just a poor plan. It is a lot of work, and there's things you're not seeing about it. It's a poor plan, and there are going to be things overlooked if you don't, just maybe review. Review what's coming up. Look at it better. Look at it more. Pay better attention. Let's pull oracle cards. Anything else here for my Scorpios here? Anything else? All right, last little bit of advice here is just ask for help. You are going to need help. You're going to need help because you can't be a lone spider in the center of this gigantic web or like this social circumstance. Like, let's say it's an event, it's too big. It's like too big an event for one person to plan it all themselves. That's part of the reason why the planning isn't ever going to be good. Maybe it's just too much for one person to ever do, take on themselves. It's just too much. Looking at Virgo with the city, there are people who can help you, like specialists, people who know more about the event that you're trying to hold, or know more about the situation with regards to how to plan it. From a financial perspective, there's people out there who know more than you, who are better with the specifics, and you could certainly stand to get their opinion or their help. That's what the hand is saying. I'm actually still not happy with that. Let's pull one more card from the Oracle and see if there's any other information. I feel like I'm missing something here. Anything else? Any advice or just information to make me feel better about this? Anything else for Scorpio? Here we go. Yeah, it's so funny. You can't think of everything. It's impossible for you to consider all the factors that are involved with this huge enterprise that you're trying to undertake, Scorpio. Because look, it's inevitable that you'll forget something. It's inevitable because it's too much information. The brain, Pisces, and the hourglass. There are things that you'll forget along the way. I'm going to move these aside just so I can talk about the next cards. Next card, 0 and the 8. Things go missing. We're missing chairs. We're missing napkins. We're missing drinks. Whatever, like I said before. Things going missing. Bread. Food goes missing. Not enough food because of the poor planning. So like I said, it's all going back to the fact that it's too many details and too many things for one person to plan, or too big an event for one person to plan, too big of a project for one person to try to consider all the factors for. So you guys need help. All right, Scorpios, I hope that made sense for you guys in your life, however it applies for you. If it did, don't forget to follow the channel, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate you guys being here and supporting what I do. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out Patreon. Links for that should be below. With that, I'll see you next time.